All right, now the biggest news that's come out. I guess some people are saying when you don't cook or don't clean, but you get the ring, how long were you able to keep that ring? So, hip hop royalty is no more. Offset.
Is that what we calling him?
Oh, I mean, I'm a call, you know.
I mean, is that the new Jay-Z? Was that the new Jay-Z and Beyonce? Did I
ain't going that far. Hold
on.
Did
I miss that memo?
No, I'm just saying they're both platinum selling artists.
Hip hop royalty.
They're both platinum selling artists.
Okay.
People know who
they
they
have
are.
that in common.
Yeah. So they got that in common.
They do that. They do have that in common.
He just got screwed.
Offset and Cardi B are no more. A tear almost came to my eye, but then as I wiped that tear away, I said, that means Cardi B's single. So Cardi, what's happening? I mean, but nah, let's go to the point of this.
She back in the streets.
Yeah, right.
She knew what she was doing.
By divorcing them or by getting with them?
She has got money coming out of all the bank accounts that she probably has.
Out the ass like Ty Dolla $ign
Sure,
last
why
week.
not?
Expensive.
Sure, why not?
Shout out to Ty Dolla.
Hey.
She knew exactly what she was doing. She's got money now.
Oh yeah.
She's an independent woman. She don't need no Offset. Offset probably has an Offset in his bank account after this whole thing.
Migos get money now. Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted.
They don't know what's going on.
Selling dimes and selling rhymes. They're going to get it any kind of way.
She was probably like, hey, Offset back. You know, like, I'm just saying.
Just for the record, one day we got to get you to do the skirt, the Cardi skirt. Just one time.
Oh, Lord.
Are you ready for it now?
I don't think my list will allow me to. I have a list.
She needs more practice, basically.
Right,
I do need
DJ got some actual.
We'll get back to you.
DJ got some actual factuals for us. We're actually gonna do some facts.
So
on
we
the
got
show
some
for
actual
once.
factuals on Cardi and Offset. They met at an industry party event back in 2016. Married in 2017, so they've been married officially for 3 years.
Okay.
They have one child together, a 2-year-old daughter, Culture, which is Cardi's first, and Offset's fourth. Okay?
I ain't gonna touch that.
You gonna leave that alone.
I ain't gonna touch that.
I'm here to tell you
I'm
the
gonna
facts.
Be like Offset
I'm
the
here to
back.
tell you the facts, man.
I'm gonna be like Offset the back.
Don't kill the messenger, okay?
Gotcha.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Shoot, props to them because I have no kids, so they're way ahead of me. But please continue.
Offset throwing that seed.
Yeah.
Anyway,
please continue with the facts.
Question to you all. All right, do you consider this another typical failed celebrity marriage?
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna let Mama Steve close it on the end. I am going to say no. That is not a typical celebrity failed marriage. Because if I'm Offset and I get to sleep with that beautiful woman for 3 years, I would give 3 years of my life to sleep with that woman for 3 years. Yeah, you won. And if you a Cardi B, like
you get the Lombardi, you get the O'Brien.
Like now you back out in the streets after you had a good, nice marriage.
Nice run.
You know what you want and don't want now from your first marriage.
That's a three-peat, though.
Yeah.
You three-peated.
So for me in this situation, and you get to unload them other kids, shit. I mean, I feel like they both won. And like I said again, Cardi, I have my own family. I'm not going to leave them. But if you need somebody on the side, I will do it for the clout. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Hey, for sure.
Failed marriage?
Mama Steve. Typical celebrity failed marriage?
Yes. What celebrity marriage besides Will Smith and Jada Pickett-Smith and Tom Hanks and his lovely bride?
I don't even know who that is.
What?
Oh, no, the lovely bride. I know who Tom Hanks is.
Okay, so...
Rita Wilson, right?
Yes.
She got that COVID. That's how I know shit.
I feel like every single celebrity marriage that has happened after 1985, maybe a little bit sooner than that, is gonna fail. It's like a contract.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
Exactly. I'm Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. I am waiting for that divorce because it's coming. It's coming.
Wasn't Ryan Reynolds married to Alanis Morissette before that?
Yes, he
What?
was.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Isn't it ironic?
Yeah.
Hey.
Like, Ray. Yeah, that was my jam back in the day.
Yeah,
I know that.
Sitting in the car and driving. That was my shit back in the day, boy.
Alanis was no joke.
Yeah, me busting notes out here.
She gets on my nerves because everything she sings is names on Reading, Die.
Don't be hating on our Canadian Bella. See, she got her American shirt on, so she out hating on the Canadians. Let's see how it's going.
Shout out to the 6.
Yeah. Hey.
Anyway, back to Cardi B and
for sure.
Offset or whatever, Onset or whatever his name is.
Yeah, she turned Offset on.
She turned him off.
Yeah, well, she did now. Yeah, she did.
Hence the name Offset. Anyway, I kind of knew this was coming. I mean, come on. It's Cardi B. Do you think Cardi B is the type of person that is going to be committed to something other than her career?
But it was him that was cheating. Well, at one point, I don't know what's happened to this.
Based on what I read and what she claimed, she said there was no other baby because there were claims that there was another baby outside of the marriage.
Oh wow!
While they were married,
Right.
She said that was false.
Right. False.
News.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
News.
Gotcha.
And we don't know what's been going on for the 3 years they've been married. I mean, you see what's going on camera. I mean, off camera, she's probably like, "Get away from me," and he's probably like, "Oh, but baby, that was one time." I'm sorry. I mean,
Who knows?
she's got her own money. Mm-hmm. She's got her own career.
Own fame.
Mm-hmm.
She's got it all.
Yeah, she's not no typical housewife.
I mean, she gave him a song on the album said, "You better be careful." I guess
she got that WAP. We all know she got that WAP.
That's the real question. That's the question we really need to. You know what?
That's probably what broke the marriage.
Right. Let's go ahead and talk about the real question.
How would you feel if Jessica, put out an album? I mean, put out a music video talking about she got that WAP.
I hate
How
that
would you feel
song.
about that?
I would love it.
You would love it.
I'm sorry, my wife has the WAP, so yes. She can tell anybody she was.
Time out. I hate that song. Why? Because it's been stuck in my head for 3 weeks now.
That's
And
what it was made to do.
Hold on. And on TikTok, they put
Every
that.
time we mention TikTok, I do a dance. So.
Hey.
I know, and they've got the parodies of this WAP song, and they put the soundtrack to different things on TV like Glee. Now they put it to Baby Bop Dancing from Barney. You had Barney and the Soldier Boy, soundtrack.
Soldier Boy?
Yes, remember that when they put Soldier Boy?
Oh, I'm thinking on No Limit Light.
No, 2007. Someone put Soldier Boy on the soundtrack to a Barney episode where it makes it look like he's singing the song. Now they've got WAP to Baby Bop from Barney dancing.
So Barney was Superman in them.
They done gone too far.
You haven't seen that?
Oh,
I've never seen that either.
Are you
So
serious?
Barney was Superman in them.
Look
Like
it up on-
you.
That's the first time I ever heard Soldier Boy was seeing that on YouTube.
Jungle
man.
Barney said,
Yes.
"I love you."
No, it's funny. You gotta look if you
snap.
haven't looked up on YouTube at the
That's
part where it's like
classic.
haters getting mad because it's holding up the books like I got me some. It's so funny.
Yeah,
But
you
I
gotta check
hate
that out.
Cardi B. I'm sorry. I hate WAP. Please stop.
Well, here's
while
the
you're
real
ahead.
question, though. Here's the real question that everybody needs to understand. Like,
No.
and I guess DJ, you want to jump into is WAP or whatever the man version of that will be. Is that good enough to keep your significant other there?
I'm not.
What
gonna
you
be-
mean?
What?
Oh, just the WAP?
Yeah. Is the WAP good enough to keep a brother there? And is whatever the other side of that, is that good enough to keep a woman there?
Keep it clean. Let's keep it clean.
Well, that's what we're saying. You know
WAP?
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The acronym.
The acronym, there you go.
WAP. Why Alpha? Pardon me. No,
So, I mean, for me, I'm gonna say yes because I feel like every majority of women have other good qualities as well. So you're giving that WAP, and you got something you fit in when you get in.
Yeah.
I feel like it's good enough to keep me, but I'm
care
also
of-
lazy too. So
Yeah, you take care of the wifey duties, the mommy duties, and you give me the WAP.
yeah.
What I got to complain about?
As a woman,
Yes.
as a woman, I am lazy.
So this my WAP should be your song. Don't cook,
Yeah.
don't clean, but you got the ring.
Exactly. They talking to you.
I was saying. Hey, look,
I'm
where your husband at? We gotta get homeboy on here.
I'm
Let
just
him know.
saying. He's at home watching football. He don't care. He's for him. It's like I ask him. I say, so what he's like, everything. I love everything about you. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. Well, what do you?
Easy
That's what
way
we
out.
train. That's what we
Why
train.
do you use that line of idiots out? Yeah, everything, baby. Down
It's
to
like-
your cuticles.
Honey, I dyed my hair red of an unnatural color. What do you think? Oh, looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he don't care. He's just happy in love, and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fine with that. So I asked him if he wanted to come here today and like just sit
Yeah.
in and just watch. And he's
hang
like, no, I'm watching football. That you can't interrupt his football schedule.
Even for the WAP?
Even for the watch.
Sorry, I don't know. Do you have any more questions concerning this topic or?
So, I mean, other than the first question I asked, I mean, was this marriage doomed from the start,
Yes.
or was it a major surprise to you all?
I'm surprised because once they got over the infidelity that came out publicly
In the
I
beginning.
thought, I thought at this point you can handle anything else that comes now.
Yeah.
Like,
They was
you
on-
know
they
your
was
man
on-
was,
They was on the path of entanglements.
Yeah,
Jada and Will.
See, and that's what happened. See,
They got all the entanglements out the
Cardi would
way.
have sat him down at the red table, and they would have had their talk. Then Cardi and Offset would still be together today, but they didn't sit down at the red table and communicate. And see, that's where it is. So,
I mean, shit. I mean, Will and Jada laid the blueprint out for y'all, man. Y'all slipping.
yeah.
Y'all slipping, man. Y'all didn't see that one coming.
Communication is key to a happy nation.
Communication.
Yep.
Yes.
And my mama told me that. My parents have been happily married for almost 40 years.
40 years.
Mm-hmm. And my mother says that
Extraordinary.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother says the number one thing about marriage, to keep your marriage alive, you must talk it out. Everything. You gotta talk about everything. You can't go to bed
At
angry.
a certain point, man, it's cheaper to keep her. So at a certain point, you get over, I don't know what the year is yet, but once you get over a certain year, it's cheaper to keep her. Your assets tied up together. You got credit cards together, bank accounts together. It's just cheaper to keep her.
I'm just saying.
You don't want to be paying $2 million a month like my man Dre. Dog.
Yeah, right.
You want to go that route, dog.
I'm
I'm sorry, dog.
Just do an open marriage at that point.
Yeah.
You just stay.
I'm just saying they probably slept in separate
all bets
bedrooms
are
at
off.
this point.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
You know, because here's how, to me, this is how celebrity marriages work. You meet at a party. 30 days later, you get engaged. 2 weeks later, you get married. You buy a $14 million house with 27 bedrooms. You pop out a couple of kids. And 2 years later, your contract is up. You file for divorce. Both write albums or do movies that have to do indirectly with the divorce. And they make their money. And they go on to the next date that they meet at a party, and it's a vicious circle all over again.
So we're gonna dive into another topic on another day. But just because you said that makes me think of two questions or two things I always say. I always say, one, when you're a celebrity and you're up there like that, when you have two really, really attractive people, it is very hard for both of them to be exclusive. And then one, when you're making a lot of money, it is hard to be, I'm not saying Offset. I'm just saying in general.
Offset is not attractive.
We're going to save that conversation for another show, another segment. It's going to be about, can people with a lot of money stay together? Because I feel like, I'm going to save it for another, but that's a conversation for another day. If you're making a certain kind of money, I feel like it's hard to stay together. And I feel like if you're at a certain attractive level, it's hard to stay together. But we're going to say that for another day. And I know you don't feel that way about Offset, but... Again, remember to check out our playlist on Spotify's DJ Tunez and Corny J. We have officially decided to come up with a name. We will unveil that name next week.
Next week?
Well, I mean, we can unveil it now.
Wait, why not now?
Okay, well, shit.
No. After you listen to the next playlist,
Yeah.
we'll unveil it before the next segment.
Okay, so
Stay tuned.
Yeah, so next segment we'll unveil the new name. And again, check out our playlist on DJ Tunez and Corny J. Has some of this podcast information that we're doing right now, but also has music in between the segments so you can get your groove on. All right, man, we'll holla.